Good. Okay, I could tell you had ideas for phrases in there. Tell me what the shape is of the very first phrase. Where is the first phrase and what's the shape like? Like from measure 1 to measure...
What do you mean the shape?
Okay, so, meaning, oops, you don't want to get that of the ceiling. Okay, so where is the first phrase? From measure 1 to what?
Measure 1 to 5.
Okay, 1 to 5.
And then at 5, I wanted a bigger, more climactic, like almost a weeping feel to it.
Yeah. What happens 1 to 5? First of all, does it crescendo the whole time to a peak, or does it go up and come back down, or does it stay soft? Or
it's kind of like a very subtle climb, not very like too much growth, but just a little bit to it.
Does it taper off at the end? Or does it keep?
No, it's more or less just gently slow, and then like it's kind of like Juliet is walking up to Romeo's already dead body, and then she notices he's dead, and she just loses it.
Because he smells.
How insensitive! And then I think the last phrase is her saying goodbye, and then holding out that like last breath.
Good.
And then she dies.
Good. What's the shaping of the last phrase? What's the shaping of the last phrase?
It's kind of soft, just kind of like saying goodbye, and just kind of just dies off.
Okay. So if we had to dumb it down, a long decrescendo.
Soft and then just slowly decrescendo.
Okay, good. I saw the first 4 bars, what you wanted to do. It was very evident that it was a slow climb. I felt like right before, did anybody else feel like this? Right before 5, I felt like it kind of tapered off a little bit, okay, from what you showed. So, this is getting too high. Kind of tapered off.
I think I probably just made it climb a little bit too much for what I wanted.
And then you pulled it back? Okay. 5 was evident, though. You really showed a good, big, what you wanted at 5. That was excellent. The end was fine, everything he did. I felt like I wasn't real sure. I wasn't completely sure.
Like my entrance into
Okay. I wasn't completely sure phrasing-wise what you wanted to do. It seemed kind of like you wanted to fade, but it wasn't completely.
I feel like I missed my entrance with it, like going into like.
Right, and that just threw you off.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You did a good job. Let's do it again. Another run. Anybody want to make comments before the second one? Jeremy.
Yeah, first of all, I really like the shape that you're giving to the lines. This is a note from a wind player. At the very beginning, I noticed you had your hand there to keep us quiet, which is great. You want it to be really soft. The problem is for wind players, a lot of people, if they see that, they're gonna hold back even more than what they need to. Creates tension in the opening breath and makes it hard for notes to speak at the very beginning.
You're gonna get some bad sounds.
Yeah. So my recommendation is show the volume more with the baton. Yeah.
Call on yourself, Alyssa.
Alyssa? I want to say good job from the beginning of the semester. It was kind of hard for you, I noticed, to even emote emotions, not to be a bad person to say that, but like.
She's trying to say we're proud of you.
Yes, in the nicest, kindest way.
You've come a long way.
You have come a long way, and like watching you conduct this piece, it was interesting to see you really emote it, especially at the end when you were like, and you're just like listening, and so try and do it more, but it's really wonderful.
Yeah, feel comfortable doing what you're doing because we like it. It's good.
Proud of you.
Jenna.
I just want to say I'm glad that you don't put your hand in the pot anymore.
Yeah.
Tommy, is
It's
remember.
still there.
Do you remember at the beginning of the semester we said one of the main things we're going to do this whole semester is just take away distractions, you know? And so I didn't even think one time about what your hand was doing because it wasn't distracting me. But when it's in your pocket, it's a distraction. And that's a lot of times we work so much on doing things, but really conducting is a lot about not doing things that distract, right? Like hair flapping all around, just shaving.
My hair is Dr. Huey. That's who we was talking about.
No, I would never talk about my colleague that way. Okay? You ready? We're recording. Whoops.
That's on the internet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
You can edit that. That's fine.
Just cut it out.
We're just editing it out.
Oh, shh. Yeah. It was very good. If you were going to do it again, here's what I'd tell you. I would tell you that you did that incredibly well. You did it like an organist, okay? Or a guitarist or something, okay? Organist, you know, for sustain, all you have to do is hit, or you just hold it down. For piano, you hit a pedal. I like Jeremy's comment because it made me start, I was thinking that way watching this, you know? You went here, here. But for wind players or vocalists, we have to work that entire time to sustain. So it helps for the conductor to show, you know, sustain along with it, right? Instead of, otherwise you get bong, bong, and it's all on the wind player to decide how to sustain it. Oh, I guess I'll do this. I guess I'll do this, you know. But if you show what you want them to do with that, sustain that air, that'll help inform them a little bit better. Okay? Good job. Very, very good.